new Kia Picanto has been chosen as a Wesbank Car of the Year finalist, and it's easy to see why. It's a little car with a lot of character. The new Picanto offers things like LED headlights and LED taillights, but there's so much more to this little package. We're in the top of the range Kia Picanto here, and it is the 1.2 litre Smart. It is powered by a 1.25 litre 4-cylinder engine. It is naturally aspirated and makes 61 kilowatts and 122 newton meters. Now Kia says that that's going to give you an average fuel consumption of around 5 litres per 100. We've been hovering around 6s. That's with a bit of open road and of course a little bit of stop-start. And it's going to go all the way onto a top speed of 170 kilometers an hour apparently. But that's not what the little Kia Picanto is about. It's packed with features. So here's 5 things that we like about it, and 5 things that we don't. We like the fact that it's got big car features, like the reverse camera with guidance for when you're doing a little bit of alley docking. That's really nice. I also like the partial leather interior. That gives it a real nice high-end feel in a car of this price. I like the infotainment system. It's really well-rounded, and it's got things like, well, auxiliary input, USB input, Bluetooth, and then it's bundled with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That's some great thinking there. I like the steering wheel with its multi-function controls. There's voice command as well. Really, really nice. Controls on this side will scroll through the onboard computer. And I like the affordability. We're in the most expensive Kia Picanto that you get with a manual gearbox, and it only costs 196,000 Rand. So, what's not to like about the little Kia Picanto? Well, there is a list, and we've got 5 things that we don't like. The ride is a little bit firm. It tends to crash into things a little bit. This one's running on the 15-inch alloy wheels, and it does make it a little bit choppy. A couple of questions around the build quality. If we take a look at the join between the dashboard and the windscreen, you see a little bit of ugly foam sticking out there, and some of the moldings aren't as smooth as what they should be. I don't like the fact that it's got an absolutely tiny fuel tank. Now, while it's going to return, they say 5 litres per 100 on the combined cycle, the little 35 litre fuel tank means that you're going to be stopping at the pumps quite frequently. While not a major criticism, it is one that I feel lets the car down a bit, and that's the fact that the gearbox, well, doesn't feel too great. It could be a little more direct. I mean, it's a manual gearbox. How in this day and age are you still getting that wrong? Then the last thing that we're not too fond of is the lack of a service plan. You see, they are going to sell it with a 5-year unlimited kilometer warranty, but the little Kia Picanto 1.2 Smart doesn't come with a service plan. That is an optional extra, so you're going to pay for that. And you may be able to get away with that. I suppose it's geared towards the fleet owners, but with a car with this sort of spec level, I can't see anybody putting it in fleet. This is a great little car to live with. And I think that this car is actually going to do surprisingly well in this year's Wesbank Car of the Year.